Before I quit, there was this long period where I felt unhappy about my drinking, but I didn't really know what to do about it. And during that time, I often tried hard to just be good from Monday to Thursday instead. Because I could kind of get my head around staying alcohol free during the week. I could usually make that happen if I put my mind to it. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they were totally different. The idea of not drinking wine on those days was unthinkable, and the thought of complete sobriety just seemed too much, too extreme, too hard. So, for a long time, I thought that being good during the week was actually just the next best thing. It wasn't until many, many years later when I started coaching other women to go alcohol free that I realized there is actually a huge problem with Monday to Thursday sobriety. In fact, there are 3 different problems, to be honest. So if you found yourself in a similar pattern, here's what you need to know about it. This is what I wish someone had told me back when I was stuck in it. So first of all, if you only ever stop for a few days from Monday to Thursday, you are forcing yourself to repeat the hardest bit of sobriety again and again and again. Seriously, the early days are some of the toughest because everything feels new and different and you're having to put a lot of effort in. When you stop drinking for 4 days at a time, you barely get alcohol out of your system. Never mind giving yourself enough time to get into a rhythm or have some kind of breakthrough. Without realizing it, you are repeating the hardest bit over and over. So it's absolutely no wonder that you think sobriety is tough and unsustainable in the long run. It's no wonder you think that because you are only ever experiencing that crap bit. You never get to the really good days because you aren't sticking with it long enough to actually reach them. Do you see what I mean? Here's the second problem. If you are only ever sober during the working week, you are teaching your brain that alcohol-free living is only ever possible when you're at work or in a routine or not doing anything fun. And basically, you're treating sobriety like a strict diet. And again, that is a really unhelpful belief to have. Long-term, successful sobriety happens when you realize that you can live a full and happy life without alcohol, no matter what day of the week it is, or whether you're on holiday or at home. But in order for that breakthrough to happen, you have to commit to being alcohol-free at the weekend and be willing to practice it and figure it out. Here's the third problem. When you are only ever stopping for a few days, all you really have time to do is cross your fingers and hope for the best. Yes, you will need to think about how to get through 1 o'clock without drinking, but that really is all the space you've got. No way do you have time to get clear on why you've been drinking or tackle some of the root causes or find some new healthy coping mechanisms. And no way can you work on your mindset, tackle your limiting beliefs, educate yourself about alcohol and understand how it's affecting your mind and your body. You can't do any of that because there literally isn't time. So look, here is my proposal. If you are anything like me, then you've probably given alcohol a lot of chances over the years. And now, I think sobriety deserves the same opportunity. And I really want you to consider how being in this Monday to Thursday pattern is creating a very particular experience for you that isn't really giving you a taste of sobriety or the whole picture. Now, you don't need to declare that you're going to quit forever. That is intimidating. But you do want to be able to experience sobriety properly and see what it is really like. And that means taking a break from drinking for at least 6 weeks or a couple of months. That's when you really start to see what this is all about. Taking alcohol off the table for a defined period of time means you can give sobriety 100% and really throw yourself into it. Tackle some sober first, learn some new stuff, and open yourself up to some big breakthroughs, all whilst feeling safe in the knowledge that at a set point in time, you will stop, review, and decide what happens next. If you do all of that and then go back to drinking, no problem. At least you know you've given sobriety a proper shot and you really know what it's like. All right, I'm Kate B. Let me know in the comments what you think about this and where you are with weekday versus weekend drinking right now. I'd love to hear about it.